Hello everyone, welcome back to DCS, and welcome to the deck of the HMS Invincible. We are today in a RAF FA2, well, painted FA2 Sea Harrier, and we're going to be conducting a air-to-ground strike on the Falkland Islands, a representation of the rather controversial Falklands War. Waiting for our deck to get clear here. We've got one Harrier on the deck. We're going to let our guy to the left here go. Then we're going to get out of here and hopefully get out of this lag. I got a whole lot of assets around me right now, so the sim's lagging a little bit. But I will catch back up once we are in line for the cat. Well, I guess it's not a cat. In line for the ramp, I guess. Ramp down there. Catch up with you then. Alright, first Harrier is away, waiting for number 2, then we're going to have to do some fancy finagling here to get ourselves centered on the ramp.
Caution.
Alright, stop there. And we'll use the old adaptive thrust of the Harrier to push ourselves backwards. And again, hopefully this lag will start to clear itself up once we get off of the deck here and away from all of these other boats. Alright, lined up. We'll go 40 degrees, 35 degrees of nozzle. Set the nose wheel steering back to caster. Take off light set and run it up. Here we go. Looks like we're launching some anti-surface missiles. Let's get the gear going up. And set flaps to automatic. Alright, for our armament today, as we clear all this line, that's what our ships are firing at, is there's a flotilla of boats over there, or ships, I should say. Armament today is going to be pretty simple. We've got 6 times Mark 81s and then 2 rocket pods. With a complement of AIM-9 mics. Should we run into any air-to-air situations. If we take a look at the TAC map, pause here, take a look at the TAC map. This is our situation report. So we just launched from the HMS Invincible here. I've got 2 other destroyers with gazelles on the decks, HMS Achilles, and then a few other Harriers in the AO. Looks like we've already taken out nearly taken out one of the adversarial ships. That's not what I wanted. We're getting ahead of ourselves. You F8. F5? F4. Nope. Alright. I have no idea what the button is to look at a boat. F9? There we go. F9. So we've already done some pretty considerable damage to one of the vessels it is burning. Can't tell if that's a new fire reflection effect. This is DCS 2.8. It just launched today as of recording, so didn't really do a read-up on everything that the new DCS has to offer, but and then we've got a submarine as well, a adversarial submarine, I should say. You can see him just below. There he's at periscope depth. Probably launching some, I don't know, no torpedoes so far. Looks like we've already downed one of our 2 inbound Mirages. I'm seeing a 1.9, 2.0, 2.2. That's interesting. That must be a new add-on to DCS 2.8. I don't remember that from before. So we've got, or had, I should say, a flight of Mirages with air-to-ground missiles. I think these are anti-radiation missiles, if I remember correctly. Either that or they're long-range IR missiles, one of the two. And then our secondary flight of Mirages here, another one of which is already shot down. This is our air-to-ground adversary. Obviously, he's got those, I don't even know what those are, 4 times, I want to say cluster munitions, but I'm not sure. Hey, look, he's looking at us. And then rocket pods on the outside. I had, yeah, here they are, taken off. 2 complements of A4s. First group is going to have Shrike anti-radiation missiles, as well as a gun pod, and then 2 times AIM-9. I think these are Ps, the older variant for defense. Actually, it's a 4-ship with the Shrikes. And then some of them have 2 times AIM-9 Ps, and then the other 2 have rocket pods for additional air-to-ground attack. And this is going to be our base of strike. I've got a lot of static, a lot of static objects to blow up here. Whole bunch of stuff on the ramp. All obviously hostile to drop some hurt on, as well as you saw it earlier. There's some more stationary aircrafts. There's another Mirage down there. But in addition to that, we've got some, oh, I went way too far. Overzealous there much, bud. Quite a bit of AAA in anti-aircraft artillery, so. I can't tell if my sim's just lagging that badly, or if that's the new movement mechanic. I don't know if I like that. But anyway, tons of anti-aircraft artillery. I think there's a few man pads around as well, which isn't fully realistic, but I wanted something to add a little bit of a challenge to. Maybe I got rid of the man pads. It looks like I did. There's a Bulfers U-23. And then orbiting the airfield, we have 2 times Hueys, UH-1H, Iroquois, multi-purpose helicopters. And that's going to be it for our mission. Couple of the adversarial aircraft are supposed to carry out their anti-ship missile or anti-ship mission against our fleet, the HMS Invincible and crew. And then they're going to go RV at Port Stanley once they're done, if they survive. And our job, obviously, ourselves, as well as I think these 2 groups of Harriers in forward battle group, are outfitted with air-to-ground munitions. I think Enfield also has air-to-ground. He does. So he's got some CBUs as well as twin rocket pods for extra love for the enemy. Couple of returning AV-8Bs from my CAS mission. Not CAS, Combat Air Patrol, CAP. So they've got 4 times AIM-120 mics, as well as those fuel tanks for a more long-range mission. I don't know what Dodge has. Is he air-to-ground? He's also air-to-ground. So this is the Harrier that we were immediately following taking off. He's got those 4 times AGMs, so should be a relatively AGMs and a, what are you? Some air-to-ground missile on the right-hand side, and then AIM-9, so should be a relatively interesting mission. Let's go ahead and get towards the AO. I will brief once we're either at our point of attack, or if we run into any Mirages or A4s that we need to fight. Alrighty, rolling up on our target area. It's just below us. Down there. We're going to drop We'll go for 3 of our Mark 81s. Maybe 2. We'll do 2 times. 1 right in the cross of the runways. And then 1 slightly farther down that primary long runway that we're aligned with now for a field denial. So they will not be using the runway to take off or recover any other aircraft. Let's gain a little bit of altitude here. I'm going to shut off my tack in too. Surprised that AAA isn't lighting up. We're only at 6,000 feet. Oh, there it is. Alright, pulling in hard. Rolling out level. 1 and 2. Big heavy dump of flares. Power out. And continue our evasive maneuvers toward that AAA. There's our good hits on the field. Come back and shack some of that AAA with our remaining bombs. They're still firing. Holy smokes. I think that's our ship targeting us. Yeah, friendly ship. They should disengage soon. Gotta say, I'm really not happy with the performance of the South Atlantic map. You guys saw the map earlier. I do not have a lot of assets on here right now. Oh, put you off, but you're so loud. Okay, so we've got target-rich environment there. Bombs away.
Pull up, pull up.
Good hits, good hits. We'll try to do this all one cut here. Rockets are up next. Gonna finish off that apron over there and then see if we can't hit some other priority anti-aircraft artillery. So I like to see lots of burning stuff down there. Oh. Low track IR. Alright, these unguided missiles ranging might be an issue, but I guess we'll find out together. They just come in screaming hot. That might be the solution. Can't hit us if we're going fast, right?
Pull up, pull up. Pull up, pull up.
Good hits all.
Altitude, out. Pull up. Altitude, altitude.
Alright, coming in for our next run. 8 rockets remaining. Let's do a quick external BDA. Jet's looking good. Looking very good. Jet is looking good. Striker, what are you doing? Alright, same plan as before. Screaming hot, fast, attack, dive.
Pull up, pull up. Altitude,
Jeez. Really hope Razbam gets their stuff together and fixes the old map here. Alright, down to guns. Engine management will be a little bit more important, because you do need to have some engine power on in order for the guns to operate on the Harrier. Let's go try and shack that one AAA center of the airfield there. Yeah, the one that's shooting at us right now. Oh no, that's his buddy. We're gonna go for this guy. Probably a bad idea. It is. There's a lot of fire.
pull up, pull up.
I'm hit.
Altitude, altitude.
Ooh, snapshot on these. Total miss. Alright, we definitely did take some hits that time around. I heard him at least. Jet seems to be okay. Hydraulic pressure is still in the green. External BDA. Looks like the right side took some hits. But I've still got good hydraulics. I've still got good engine performance. Water tank's still full. Let's do another strafe run. And we can RTB and let our fellow aviators take on some of the damage as well. Do one more strafing run on that ramp. Coming in full power.
Pull up, pull up.
Under left in the gun. I think we got 2 more passes on us yet, eh? Track IR thinks not. Let me do a reset. There we go.
Pull up, pull up. Out.
Oh boy, we are playing with fire here, that's for sure.
Altitude, altitude.
Oh boy. It's not low airspeed. The airplane's feeling a little bit spongy. I've only got 7 rounds left in the gun. That's not going to be enough for another air-to-ground pass. We'll see if we can't find those Hueys again. Launch my last Sidewinder at him on the right-hand side. Just enter a steady orbit. No visual. Tell you what, that's getting annoying though. Well, when in doubt, F5 it out. And we will pause. And we will zoom in. Where are you, Hueys? Where are you? Suppose I could do an F10 as well. So there's one left. No, there's two. One is on the northern side of the field. One is on the eastern side. Okay. See if we can't snag one of them and not get blown up. Fox. Good hit. He was going down. So will we if we don't RTB. Alright, let's head back to the Invincible. Jesus Christ. Okay, that might have hampered hydraulics. Hold on. Hold on. That's scared me to death. I feel like I'm missing an aileron. Let's keep evasive maneuvers going while we exit the AO. Yeah, it's really feeling funny. We're not missing an aileron, I don't know. Okay, we should be DZ clear here. Let the miniature breathe for a minute here. Like I said, we'll RTB and then check the situation, see what our fellow airmen were able to complete. Oh no, the Invincible's burning. The Invincible is on fire. That's not good. Well, we'll get back over there and see what exactly is going on. Alright, fuel dump complete. Take another look at the Invincible. Looks like it was a just above water level that hit there, so she shouldn't be taking on water. That is going to make our approach interesting. We have no other options, though. We're not going to be able to land on the helipads of either of those vessels, so we're going to have to give the Invincible a shot, and we'll see what happens here. Alrighty, coming up on the Invincible, I'm experiencing a flight control issue. I'm not sure what it is, but I've got quite a bit of right stick in. Trimming it out is not working. So we're going to carry on a lot more speed than we normally would hitting the deck. Oh, is it maneuvering? I can't see the ship. I'm going off of the smokestack. And I'm hoping that it's holding true to the orientation that I saw it in before I attempted a landing. Lights on. This is, I'm not liking this. Really not liking this. I feel like the ship's turned. I can't see anything, guys. Okay, going off that shadow, it is still there. We don't have the power. We don't have the power. I gotta punch out. I gotta punch out. Or is this savable? Nope. Nope. Punch out.
Caution.
We died anyway, but it's alright. It was a poor situation all around. Burning invincible gave me poor visibility. So yeah, it is just that hit on their starboard side, that single hit it looks like. But it was creating so much smoke I couldn't see anything. In hindsight, maybe I could have orbited around the ship, gone past that smoke. It looks like there's another fire there. Gone for a non-traditional approach and kind of sidestepped it. Like they do on the F-35s, but as you saw, we didn't have the vertical authority in our Minotaur engine to do that. So let's take a gander at what's left on the field here. What's burning, what's not. I do still hear that Huey. Let's take a look at the damage that we did before we had to bail. So we shacked 2 F1s. That one's completely destroyed. And then we've got a potentially repairable one. I mean, you hit this point, it's probably just going to need to be scrapped. Pull the good parts off and call it good. Didn't manage to hit either of the A4s. Oh no, we got a few rounds on it. On one of them at least. Both of them actually got hit. It's good. Obviously that 727 is a smoldering pile of nothing now. And so are 2 of the trucks that were around it. Did we hit our AN-30? Yeah, a few bullet holes in that. Burning car next to it. This A330 is completely done. No vertical stabilizer, no wings, no engine. The crowd did survive, so good, I guess, but that's pretty much it. We hit our runaway down here. I don't know where those. There's our 1 bomb impact, and then 2 right down the middle. But I think that's gonna be about it. No, that actually wasn't perfectly square, so they could potentially still utilize this runway for slower aircraft or aircraft that have the capability to stop short. These guys were chewing us up, and they're still up and active, it would appear. And I don't think I'm going to find where that Huey went down. Oh, yes, I am. It's right here. Nope, that's a Mirage. I don't know where that... Oh, he's... I found him! So it looks like the pilots bailed? Alright. So the pilots bailed, but that's no longer a viable option. Other than that, we didn't really do a whole lot. I don't know where the rest of our air support went. But normally they would come in and do a pretty good number, so I don't know, it's a mission I made. I'm sure it's riddled with bugs that I will iron out in time, but I think that's going to do it for this video. Little homebrewed DCS mission, obviously still very much a work in progress, but hopefully you enjoyed. I know I certainly did, even though it's horribly, horribly laggy on the map here, but what can you do? When you're stationary, stuff looks good, so I'll take what I can get, but I will catch you guys in the next video, whether it be DCS or Flight Sim, whichever suits your fancy, in my case both. And thank you very much for watching this video, and I will catch you in the next one. As always, take it easy.